you get use. Where Fambula do, and this kind of program where they bring what's happen in the country to you, we they call them where use. Well, this program I say also they give you opportunity for make you self put your own voice to what you will say by way how you will send you text or WhatsApp message. The usual text line is 0767 685 and the WhatsApp line Airtel or Orange number 079 15 47 14. Do you send a message? They don't make a call so that you know go disturb in the studio. This is your voice, my voice, and me when they bring the program come to you now, Lucy and Ganda. But what you get inside the program today? One for college students don't go win Altima car as Il Salon they done the every year education fair. Moriton eviction don't let people them where they don't get time for sleep. One team will come out Germany and Netherlands, then they na salon for campus strength panipadi business where they between them and Salon Immigration Department. Labor Ministry they team up between the bike rider them and factions them for make them able to make election. And Milton Magai College of Education and Technology don't get retreat for make them able to put work together for push Bukladen in business school before. This and plenty other things and then at the program we use. Well, we'll go to the commercials first before we begin the program proper.
Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, a leading financial services provider, delivering value to all stakeholders.
Now me back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Now me back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Salon Commercial Bank. Now the People's Bank.
The People's Bank.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Salon Commercial Bank. Delivering value.
Delivering value.
We dey drive customer success.
For sure.
Insist on excellence. Integrity and commitment. Now that we stand for. Creating a climate of openness and trust. Personal values. Count on us.
You can count on us.
Team ethic. For sure. Count on us. Now we back. Now you back. Now we back. Salon Commercial Bank.
Delivering value.
How you do? I want to know the good news. I want to tell you about the cheapest data offer in Salon today. Now we network with 400 euros, you get 3 megabytes. And these are the cheapest in this country.
Orange don't give me 5 megabytes for 450 euros. When double pass what you talk so.
What in?
But you are not can lie per winner.
But you get 75 megabytes, where they go for 8,250 euros. And these are the cheapest you can get.
Uncle. Orange again 90 megabytes for just 8,400 euros. Where beaucoup pass waiting in the talk so.
But you get 3 megabytes, where they go for 4,250 euros.
No come boy safe yo. No come boy safe yo.
What in?
Orange they give 65 megabytes for just 4,500. Me say the coco me bongo so right now.
But we get 5 gig, where they go for 200,000 euros.
Orange gets 6 gigabytes for the same 200,000 euros.
Yes.
What did they tell me? With Orange, I dey enjoy right now.
Yes.
Now live video at the watch tonight.
Yeah, tell us, sure.
Oh dear, now will get an orange SIM.
Browse Boku with Orange for cheap one. In fact, now almost for nothing. This na other big move where Orange don't make. The one they will like for Falamakata, make them Falamakata back no.
Dial *800# for begin the enjoyment.
Orange. It's all about what matters to you. Orange.
Alright, we begin with this as Il Salon done every year education fair Namiata Conference Center. They've been done with one competition where they been get different categories, university students, them, school picking them, and all been take part. Inside this competition, one for the college students, now he win the star prize when the Altima car. As he win, Tila Williams been did and this he bring.
Mina Batsundu Deya Kutsubu for the college students. Well, according to the organizers, I emerged as first with the first position in the spelling debate and quiz competition where Il Salon organized.
So I feel about this competition.
Well, the fact is, I feel inspired, like I said just now. I feel like say this is something not to something we don't make, I don't achieve. Now, team we don't set the bars for me for beats and go higher. And I know say this is not a chance and a gateway for become the best I can be.
Alright, so what's it going to say? So the one that we lose now, as we say, so not going to discourage.
Well, the one that we lose, they're not particularly lose. If you're doing the competition, you did not say a great challenge for let you even make a point. So the one that we lose, me we come for, so I don't make no points by mathematics. Myself not loser if not done in the case. So nobody not lose. It just be say at the end of the day I make the most points, but we all emerge as victors.
Joseph Sano.
I start from the rest of the
we don't climax the education trade fair. People in car and buy books, then people in no car and don't learn. Buy books, then cheap one. People in car and don't learn, but different things. Tax, NRA, they don't learn about environmental issue, health issue. So now, so we don't do now. We climax out a university and secondary school competition where the star prize, somebody don't win 1 car and 3 million. The other person, the second man win 10 million. The other person win 5 million. They will turn down to SSS. The first man win 5 million. The second man win 3 million, and the third man win 1 million. We come to JSS, we not left there. The first man win 2 million. The second man win 1 million. The third man win 750,000 leon. So we happy and we give them certificate. We recognize that we happy for this competition.
So how many from all the country now?
Hey, government of Sierra Leone now they support we tranga one. EU now they support we tranga one. Teaching Service Commission they support we, and with normal partner when a SLRSA where be the support we from where Dr. Sirabelu did, where Noah Panda don't can instead continue the support, say we go do it. Now that's make with their support we they can go back up like.
Before what's it going to concern to be as a region that also not take part in this kind of competition?
Next year you no joke or no left until you see Kuchubu don't win 1 more time. No left there if you're not university student. Can't find out from every booth we get for data. You booth will not participate, you lost. Next year, come Naya and not participate. And next year, it will be car and scholarship and more things. And when they talk to people, stop for spend money party when not go put value in this country. Spend money on education. Education are the only way out.
More on that on Monday program where the Il Salon then go can explain to you more about the different category of winners from the schools them so that you go know the people will really win the different prize them. When we carry over the program, plenty people don't left that treat after where they do a eviction na Moriton. Well, this eviction also being that small thing where they not be able to explain fine. They say the court business and some kind mixed up being there where the people don't think say na advantage. Well, let me join William Wise.
Alebi. Huh? My name is Alebi.
Alebi.
Yes, sir.
Who's out there so?
I was skitzer.
What you are to see at the back of you so?
Yeah, people can do belief. We're not legal. And now the people are going to get garden, they're not caught. And not to tell you we don't call up the case.
Why they say not legal? They're not giving a paper?
No, sir, I'm not going to take a belief paper, sir.
They're not notice sooner?
No, sir.
So that they can do this belief, now the belief people themselves?
Yeah, the belief people themselves.
So why they see the police, they come inside this issue? What's happening?
No, the woman always say, guy, and I ain't go send police and me come work here, sir.
So you be there now, room?
No, sir, not be there, sir. I go job, I call and come work.
How many?
Kezia Oleme.
Okay.
Almost 1 week now, you can't understand, say, one woman. This place here. Now we call in the one way in name of Famisa, and in charge of the they know the car again, but if this say we don't move and then they come do. Where you go confirm. We need to say they don't move this case. Court number 8. So if we go court number 4, they are following the back. Now you come back. Now we talk to the back. Yeah, we don't allow you. Today, when are the 27th? When at Thursday, the case we will allow them raise this morning. They don't appear now. He didn't got with his small brother. So we now there they wait. They will know where he come. We can listen them. They will know waiting now the way forward. So we wait before no waiting for do. They no come out court yet. We all stand by now. They wait. We just see one big truck with police they come. It's the same Musada believe man. Come with the body. I see the numbers stand there. Mr. They run after them. I come. When me come inside as I come, I meet them. They don't grip the landlady. Because now.
Who's are you there, so?
I don't number 6 sidewalk street Morrington.
What's up? What's she in the old Lenado?
This meeting they want to do. I did with one Mr. Campbell. This Mr. Campbell in border and I get this property. But this in border, we don't know.
Whose property that?
This land area. This land area. So, I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say.
No. When I gun where they shoot, who will get scared? The information will mix no longer.
Because what they do, they have this is evidence and this.
Well, you don't see exactly how it will look like Morrington that day. We push to the next material. One team from Germany and Netherlands, then a salon for can put strength on the party business, whether between them and the salon immigration department. And inside the Waka and Kawaka same so, they bring motocar for can help immigration for push the work go before. William Wise again.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Mina Andrew Jack, Chief Immigration Officer, Republic of Sierra Leone.
We see foreign people then come visit your office and at the end of the day then hand over two motorcar them to the immigration department. What's in this about?
Well, this group we can today, we get three sets of people. We get the first group from Netherlands. When then they work at the Netherlands Office of Repatriation. And they your job now for establish a proper working relationship with we for Sierra Leoneans, the way they live in the Netherlands and its surroundings. Then the other group also come out Germany. Then they have the same working relationship. Now they work on for tightening, for strengthening, for the interest of Sierra Leoneans, the way they live in Germany. And if you have situations where you get Sierra Leoneans, the way they live in Germany, we not get the correct documents, then we want to make sure so that people we fall in the hands of the Germans there, we not get the documents them, that they are handled properly, treated humanely, as we go through all the processes them sometimes for repatriate and come back to Sierra Leone. But one for make sure say when anything that happen, we as a government, we as a nation under the leadership of the new direction, we want to make sure that we people are within other parts of the world that are Sierra Leoneans are properly identified and treated very well.
Okay.
Then also the third part of that group, they now an organization they call Frontex. We're not part of the EU. So anytime you get something for do with repatriation, now then they create the funding. Then also the motorcar they wanna see downstairs just now go. Now the group from Netherlands they donate 2 vehicles them, 2 minibuses them. We greatly appreciate the immigration department. We go help we for effectively do immigration work around this country.
How una go maintain the party relationship between these people then?
Well, now just don't begin tell you, a lot of we get for do with that good gesture among we, for make sure say we strengthen bilateral ties, work together with each other.
What's them waiting at the main use where they don't cancel now?
Well, the main use for them we don't cancel. Number one, we get for make sure say now gift with a giveaway. Number two, we get for make sure that they are properly kept. they are properly managed, they are properly maintained, and to be used strictly for immigration official purposes, not to somebody personal motocarry.
Alright, well, now the immigration boss, now one day, been explained to William Wise. We go forward. Milton Magai College of Education and Technology don't get retreat for where them go put themselves together for push book learning business go before. The team where they say they get for this retreat, now for make them reunite the college so that they will get quality education and national development. After we're all done, we on Athanasius Pratt be engaged the public relations officer Elizabeth Sise will explain more about the program.
Admin staff retreat, wherein all staff being get on a Congo Coast campus, and we've been get waiting with targets like Blue Mind for let staff can talk waiting in at the mind. You know, the new principal decide for do this because when it take responsibility, I find out for say people then they so many grumble, they go, people and they can't meet them for this and for that, and so I thought it fit that if he really want for work, he want for be effective, he get forget a united front. You know?
Principal?
The principal, Dr. Philip Kanu. So we go able for see how they push this college go before. And so for that retreat day, the theme was reuniting the MMCT for quality education and national development. You see how meaningful the theme is. Quality education and national development. We're not going to be able to achieve both if we are divided, if we are not united. These are lecturers where they come for kind of impact knowledge on the students then. The tertiary institutions are the last point for the students for gain knowledge, for go out into the world, you know, for go up for develop the country. And if that lecturer where they impact knowledge into that day, not stable, not get a right frame of mind because of what they think or what they feel to say this don't happen to or whatever, not able for do proper research, not able for do in lesson note well because of the way our frame of mind they, waiting it go impact to them picking in day, not go be sober, and then picking in day from here now out then they go, waiting then safe they go do out. So you see, so definitely we have to be united for let we work. But if when we day na meeting and they keep na for settle dispute here, who say you go do thing for do the administration or the academic work, time not go day. So principal decide for call this forum for let people and come out and talk, and so let me call them and people let me come out and talk, then blow their mind. So people and told me that happened 10 years, 15 years, we have been still in at their chest. But then kind of free their mind.
So you end the meeting, we end well,
it be end well because we even get a man of God like the Bishop Laga was there, you know, we give a well meaningful talk to people them and also pray. The chairman of council was also there. Instead of talk to staff them, and tell them about the essence where they for make them for be united, for let them able for give quality education and help in the national development. We all know say this government their priority in education. And so that bulk of responsibility lie more in the tertiary institutions then. Because I think the last point, as I say, for letting students they left now.
The PRO na Milton Magai College of Education and Technology, they done that interview with Athanasius Pratt. We they push the program go before. This thief man they say na habits according to people where they around. They say he be done the thief the solar. So this time he run out of luck and then catch him. Not green and then get a good beating. Now we see how it look like because one of you undercover been pick him up. Alright, well, we dey push the program before we dey go right now. Bang talk. Who say then say the young people them don't explain, say they're not glad for sake of the way how the Paramount Chief they do things because they know they benefit from certain projects them where they come on a particular side. They may explain to Rose Kodima Stevens as it didn't go Bang talk.
The two companies when I had the past for going into about. One the development from where they can, the Paramount Chief may do nothing there. Nothing on the way they appoint to say, now this for development for this story. And any time the company, whether they pass, you see what's and how it spoil, the company almost like in Poland. You can not buy better clothes now. Anytime the just they spoil on the way and the hose they spoil the motor, they bang the hose then, they do nothing for we. Whether they give the money to the Paramount Chief, even get one pan a hitter. We now give evaluation Yama in second, according to waiting in a second. This is not the money we do it money back, we don't get no job now. But they not take we go take man in a free time. Anytime no more, na 2-3 months more, we take na free the camp. We don't know the point. We not able to cassava farm na ya. We not get no plantation na because all company don't put outside. And we have a vote on the point. And the those na the point social. Now
the company they make with the get so many obstacles na ya. One, we not get good road. Two, we not get water for drink. Three, we not get good hospital. Even women that when they work at the company, now only 2 pikin then they take. Then plus the woman, it done.
So now they get no benefit.
No benefit no day.
What the benefits where they say it come for the farmer them for because they don't take their land.
We know they get nothing. We know they get nothing. We know they get nothing. Even motocar buying where the company they get profit from with land here. For go school, male picking them go school. This Amadia, they know they did science subject day. Pass art and commerce. More picking them don't pass. Pass to go beg people then I'm Moribaton. More picking them steady. For even when they jump inside motocar for go, they put them down. They know they carry them go. Neither you sick, you say you go jump inside that motocar day. Maybe we are enough now. Now Bangato they go service.
We don't get no secondary school in this particular land. All imperative, all the secondary school and the good secondary school, how you go up? And we get over 1,000 picking them from JSS to SS. When they come up from the surrounding village, they go in Perry. How you go up? How you go up? When
I be done put this complaint so una honorable.
Right, well, you don't hear them people in the Bang talk, where they express frustration. We they go now straight to the province again. Fambul Initiative Network for Equality, where they call Fine Salon, done one refresher training now the northern province inside Salon. According to the executive director, Reverend George Boani, the training now for make them go know about human business and the kind thing where Bookman call gender-based violence, especially where they happen to young girl picking them where na the vulnerable group. Will you be explain more to Emmanuel Bassa?
My name is George Boani, and me na the executive director for Fambul Initiative Network for Equality, Fine Salon. And we come na Tonkolilia, so we can conduct a refresher program. We call them a refresher program because we don't already do community-based trainings, but we just see the need for they all come together now from the various communities that we don't train them for consolidate the training, so that WUSA gaps that exist, we're able to tie the knot of unifying the message, so that we're able to get one message with everybody they go out with, and able also for consolidate the understanding of the project. We work on the GATE project, and GATE, of course, na girls' access to education. And the GATE project, we own component who we work with na Fine Sagalon, na with men and boys. We work with men and boys, and because generally Where we talk of the goal of the project itself, we say now for reduce adolescent pregnancy and increase retention, you know, na JSS 1 to 3 and completion of then girl picking also. You realize some of the hurdles them we then girl picking at the face, if not all of the hurdles. Now we demand and they create the hurdles and we then get belay, they know they get belay in vacuum. Now we demand and they give them belay. We then fall out of school at an early age. Now we the daddy then fail for show up and meet the responsibility, providing the right environment for the picking them, you know. And all of this is centered around about fathers, is centered around about men, is centered around about us men again as spouses and as brothers. So we project basically begin for target them, and we get 5 key groups that we will target. We get lead fathers them, we get the gatekeepers them, we get the MIPS and male advocate and peer health educators, we get out of school youths man that we will target, and we also get the boys clubs that we target in the community. So then 5 groups here. So now the area that we will define men and boys, and we target them with enough awareness, with enough education, with enough reasoning, so that they're all able for Tina for protection.
Alright, we go na Banga Farm Waterloo. Who say 17-year-old Momodu Ba, you know, na young innovator, he come na and explain about the kind of innovation we don't come with. So we all say Anke Bayo.
Dispatch.
My name is Madu Noladoba. I'm from Waterloo, Banga Farm. Me, an innovator.
You are innovator.
Yeah,
So what do you make so?
This is an electronic generator, a power source. Where they produce current without fuel, water, oil, sun, they get current out.
They get current out.
Yeah.
As you make and so. Because I ask you off camera how you do I'm saying no that in a secret.
Yeah.
But as you make and so, what you go make a stop for function?
What is make it stop for function?
And waiting they make a function. Now breeze, that the sun wind or waiting.
No. A connection between inside from the dynamo and the motor and the function between inside where they produce the current out.
Okay. So waiting this thing they do not for charging no more as you don't demonstrate?
This first one makes it for charge. But if I get the support, we will make the bigger the support where they supply whole house. Yeah, where they supply whole house, a factory, if they support they will make the big one.
You will make the big one?
Yes.
We go support wholesale factory.
Yes.
Give lights everywhere.
Yeah.
When I just for lights, or then people use them electrical appliances.
Anything you want to use, like MP no more use and so.
Yeah. What thing again you can do as innovator?
I can do back. I'm ready for invent something. We could say the phone would use. You don't need for charge any other side. You charge for himself at the back side of phone, and the bill inside the phone. But right now, I'm not getting no technology and machine. The factory will do that. So I make the first one. I make one. We don't scatter them.
Show you who side you make them.
Like behind the back of the phone, I be there.
Oh, now you be there.
They put it on, they charge the phone.
They charge the phone for himself?
For himself. So the phone, they charge for himself. Yeah.
Then what's in again in your imagination when you feel say you go make?
Like
TV videos so they listen to you, then they watch you.
And they make plane, they make helicopter, even support they able make drone. If the person the way they support, they able build drones and other funny stuff.
The way you desk they left you now, what you go say that they listen to you, then they watch you.
Yeah, if anybody there outside there way you want to support me, you call on this number 099 68 604. I mean line and the way they use. So I hope say now go sponsor me.
You a school boy?
Yeah, we don't see to us 2017, 17 years old.
Well, this is look past 17 years old. Because if you don't see to us 2017, then I'm afraid this is past. Anyway, sometimes some mistake did it. Well, we go straight now in UK. The Ahmadiyya Muslim Association, then we don't get the, you know, every year National Ijtima 2018 na Hampshire, UK. This na 3-day program where they organize, and this time na inside September, then they organize them where na for make them bring young people and come together inside the UK for make them put strength for make unity go there and same way so make them go push them spiritual life go before. This program here been gets locked, forget the possibility now before the Ahmadiyya mission. Now the one wall where now His Holiness Hazrat Mirza Masud Ahmad, where now before the Ahmadiyya Muslim mission at the one wall, been go attend this program and hoist the flag inside the ceremony when a tradition where they can do. This year, people been full up and they been talk about things they were going to do with academic. Young people been do competition where they been get football, different game them and different sporting events them inside this program. Yeah, so and they been get for relax them, break, talk about things them we're going to do with young people them. And inside themselves again, they been get for distribute prize them to people them where don't achieve academically where don't go before. Then give them, prize them for make them, encourage them for put more strength inside what they do. The Ahmadi Muslim them, then don't accept the promised Messiah where they say the purpose now for make them go push Islamic business go before. Now for that make the possibility now before where they see at the screen now being grace the occasion. Well, now so if it look like now the UK where the Ahmadiyya they will get this particular program. Well, we go for a short break. When we come back, we go inside the second half of the program. Alright, so we go back now to the Labour Ministry as then they team up for mediate with the bike riders them so that they will put them together and conduct the elections. Tile Williams been going at the meeting and this bring.
There. So the key question now we want for Lansana Mohamed Doumbouya, Deputy Minister of Labour and Social Security. Well, we don't get a report from Sierra Leone Labour Congress. We don't read the report. In the process, we don't get other things then. We don't add to that report. So as a ministry, we don't feel say we need for be biased, we need for be political, and we don't feel say we need for break the relationship within the union. So we there as the Kumra, we there as the Mama for bring the two parties together. So we want to look at the reports critically, look at the counter allegations, and by Wednesday, we they come out with a position statement in writing, and we they inform the union whether they will do the rerun or we go to Congress for the National Executive straight. Because according to the Constitution, they're supposed to be in office for at least 5 years. But my understanding is that then they are about 7 years now. So 2 years will elapse, and for us now, we feel say enough should be enough, and we need to talk to them where let them see reason and take the best calls. We will promote the stability, the unity, and that fraternity within the union.
All right, from Bengal, can say now since this in the power, you get a lot of process. People go look into the angle, let's say the political something will intervene by this kind of thing. So what do you want to say about that?
Me now, a political person from what kind of the ministry, I really support any political wing. I've been appointed by His Excellency retired Brigadier Julius Maada Bio to serve the nation. And serving the nation means you get to be a political and a BAPC, BSLPP, NGC, C4C, anybody we can with this, as long as it's a national issue, we will deal with it and we'll deal with it diligently and everybody will be satisfied.
Reverend Samuel Lavali, Board of Trustee by Grada Senior. Well, the Deputy Minister in decision for wait until such a time when they will come out to be very few in place. I only hope say the ministry will look into the situation for ensure say with constitutional mandate stand no matter what happen. What the constitution say elections will take place at every level. no matter if any discrepancy will take place and it can't to knowledge as board that election not happen, then we need to go back to the drawing board and ensure say we go by the constitutional mandate.
Shmina Rusani, the National Public Relations Officer for the Salon Commercial Motorbike. As far as the union concerned, we think say we anxiously wait for this report and we don't observe delay as far as the process is concerned. So we opt the Ministry of Labour for them ensure say they expedite the process because as far as mediating processes are concerned, delaying the process of course can also cause an issue because that will be just travel from Bo, where the office may not close for the past couple of weeks and with intervention with relevant stakeholders and whether the process, then several use of wisdom for ensure say they open the office because to be raised the issue say when they left the office unattended, so we are disservice to the bike riders looking at the nature of operation on a daily basis to get encounter with other road users. So like a prudent decision by the stakeholders and above where they open the office, and we also look forward to the speedy, reports as far as this particular report is concerned.
I see don't hear from them by cry that they go now for turn the microphone to you. Let we hear waiting you self they feel inside the program. The person where be send the text but écoutez bar to where use say the music where they play na the bar they disturb people them na the community. Not a true. We not being get entertainment place na bar street, but with the écoutez bar na the area we dey go east with stress where we off from Jibril Sano na Brookfields. This other one say I like where use program the name Aisa Tuba. Another one say where use he say how police here keep molest people them. It is not good though. The need for train them proper one for one concerned citizen. The other one say this thief man God come out behind him. Na then kind thing there so we can call enemy of progress from one concerned citizen. Another one from the WhatsApp line say we use, he said, do ya wanna inform the Ministry of Education because the teacher them don't teach for 1 month extra class, but still no payment for them from one concerned teacher. Another one say, hey Salon, why we wicked to receive so? People them not like development at all. This they come out from Promin Kagbo. Another one say thanks to Joseph Sano for the good work where they promote book learning business before in the country. He said picking them for all the book learning sites for them better one by Abu Najwe sent this one. The other one say thanks to the immigration department for the good work, but make the motorcar them be for the use where they give them more from Abu Najwe again. Alright, the other one say we use, they say people them get badat na this country. The young man where gets that écoutez bar na Brookfields, they really don't really try for the community and we appreciate them. This is coming from Maliki Nyakoi, na send this one. The other one said keep it up, Hill Salon. Congratulations to the winners them where win inside the education trade fair. Another one say, me and my team, we appreciate where you team, Director General and staff of SLBC for the updates, whether they update the general public on current happenings across the country. Happy and blessed weekend to you all. Hans Sils Bangura, Sumaila Town, send this one. This other one say, hey, Salon Police, why would I not go invite that woman for report na station? Don't una they use violence for go with them. Enough final una go they behave like force for good for one concerned citizen. This one said, do you have way use let government help them people them in that village? Okay, like Bangla talk. Alright, thanks for sending the text message. We want to go to with Titbit now. We get this way just jet in now. I think that somebody when name Khadija 2F Kamara. Now you don't forget this thing. And so kind medical package, you know, we got for do it. I think X-ray. So if you na Khadija to F Kamara or you know him, do you talk to him, make it come na the way use desk for can receive this package. We get this other thing now, it's so heavy, it asked for, you know, for lift. The heavy bad one, it ain't a plastic bag, this na rubber, where you open it inside, something there inside this rubber. What I'm not going to tell you, now you will get where you can identify what's in the inside. But it heavy, bad one, and some kind butter. You know, look at some kind butter bowl, it inside. But the thing with the inside there, I'm not going to tell you what's in there. When there's something there, when food. This one, let's say, now one person where not eligible person, now him be load from Lumley. If they go to Lumley now, full of woman. If they go Lumley, and now the last station, if they go Kandong, but he left this Taman motorcar where the registration number now AMS 186. The driver where na Mohammed Mansare na him bring this tin can as this woman forget him inside this motorcar. So if you know say na you be normal left this something where they inside this butter bowl, but now it's the inside, we're not going to tell you which kind eat, do ya? But for camera we use desk and can identify them through where you go tell we what really they inside there. Well, I think so we carry on with the rest of the program. Now we go, then they boost Buckland and business go before. People, they go now different communities for go do donation for push Buckland and business go before. This one at Dominic JJ Tucker, now I'm bringing this foundation.
Foundation and the Valley Christian Center, we want to present this to the God's Will, one of the beneficiaries of the God's Will Children's Foundation. Me na Marianne Pleasant Cadbo, and me na the CEO and founder of Pleasant Children's Foundation. Well, we can do a donation to picking them, what we done do over the years for the past 5 years. We can give scholarship and schooling materials them to 200 picking them. Now some parts na the western area, rural of Sierra Leone.
Alright, so somebody go and see waiting at them pack, waiting inside them back there.
When a full scholarship, we comprise of shoes, we give out uniforms, we give out bags, also ledger books to the one the way they secondary school, and also exercise book, pen, pencils, eraser, and sharpener.
Alright, now somebody can say, in terms of funding, and also you as a young girl for take up and just so that's not easy. So how challenging it may be?
Well, it's really challenging, but as I can always say, now the passion for me, now one person will believe say I want to see a Sierra Leone. Also, if not even 100%, but 90% of picking them get access to free and quality education. And so that dream then I drive me over the past 3 years for go out and look for deprived picking them and give them scholarship. It has been really challenging, especially in having donors or so. But I just want to thank God because I get people them over the years where I start and they them believe in waiting and they do. From friends, they've been supporting, like this each one educate one campaign. Waiting we do is that I meet friends, they will talk say, hey, I want you help you for send one picking at school. And I get some friends, they will say, okay, Pleasant, we go see how we go able to support you for send one picking at school. And also, there is a church in the USA when we get the branch here in Salon, when at the Valley Christian Center Church. Then I want church we believe in promoting true religion. Then believe say for promote true religion, you get for help the less privileged and the orphans and also the widows. So I share my vision to them and then say, okay, well, Pleasant, we go see how we self go try for help some picking them so that you go able for promote this true religion and helping the poor. Real boost. And as I say, me don't do this for the past years, even before the free education can. But unfortunately, my young community, well, I will not say they're not a benefit directly from the free education because when you look at the community, we not get a government school. We only get the only government school where I think they not only one, when a primary school, like a council school. And John Top, when we get most of it picking there, now a community school. So like over the years, I don't pay community teacher fees for picking them, over 50 picking them, and the challenge now this year, we don't get 200 picking them.
Alright, well, we bring this material to you, what we don't show you on Wednesday, which I will say police versus civilian. Now this person will say, yeah, let's say they really brutalize them. He don't come explain your deal. According to him, not to him, they go for go arrest somebody where they let's say that brother for some kind of minor crime. But then he go through something where he say he make it demean in self-esteem. He explain more to Ibrahim Alim Conte.
Mina Umaru Kaloko Kuruma from Hamilton, Main Peninsula Road. Na me, them policeman, them, the way they be show the last, the way them policeman, them be go arrest me for my brother. Way they be show, now we use.
Okay. So what's in the they go arrest brother? Would that be the crime?
Well, they say they get warrant of arrest. When my brother come na court, you find out say the na public. What they say na abusive language with common assault. Okay. That na be the thing that say na the crime when my brother commit.
So how not be end up now?
Well, then be end up for to weigh the matter according to the information my brother gave me. He say the matter would be out of court, not to him, not the one.
So what you go to?
Well, the policeman them get for beat me up, then treat me naked, couch me in a court, so they not show up to me to any court. I just sit down under detention, go to me CID headquarters, Central. From there they return me, go detain me. I don't care around 6 o'clock, sir. I don't care police station.
So presently, we're not the situation, right?
Well, when the case discharged, when my brother show up in a court, so they may get for release me. So myself don't they out, make a camp, for can follow up.
Okay, for can tell the public say.
Tell the public say, now so it happen.
Okay.
Feel bad about the police because not so when somebody not there, they don't give say the person not there. I believe say as the police, they for don't return because they not see the particular person. Then they'll end up for arrest me, beat me up, treat me naked, show me woman being out when I'm a man boy picking way they out, walk out me along the city like say I don't go off, which of course I know Chris. So I feel shame about me health, about myself.
Well, you already man on talk for instead showing human being out. We they talk and come. I think say people need for modify certain way we do things. But we they push the program before Chapel of Peace, the non scholarship 45 picking and the benefits from Dwazak, Sumaila and New England and even Tombo area. So Iba Samura gets this story.
Place na the Chapel of Peace Church within Dwazak. And then every year tell God thank you where they make for this year. Now inside there where them been get for give all the scholarship them to them pikia so for help them people them. Where even they tell thank to the one them way give the scholarship, the preacher where na Apostle Moses K being get for praise the carnival good arts where them people here so get. The picking them come out na New England, Leicester Road, Red Pump, Sumailaton and Tombo community them. Where even they explain about how this team begin, one pan the elder them na Chapel of Peace Ministry, Major Jimmy Conte talk say, waiting that they do so now, na in late wef, Dikines Salema to Conte in dream where then they keep. He say, na that the church believe and go continue for help them picking them where them people not get. The general overseer for Chapel of Peace Ministry, Pastor Ibrahim Conte say the church not to for preach no more, but safe for do good.
We come with this initiative because we find out say picking and they want for go school and parent and they want for put them picking at school. But at the end of the day, in as much as free education, the other things then they will need for be handled. And so we see and fit say if we can help them picking and so you don't know what will become tomorrow.
One pandikumbra where them picking them receive the scholarship Tene Conte been tell thank to the church for them good artwork where then they do.
So one for Chapel of this ministry, plenty thank you, the general
overseer Reverend Ibrahim Conte Web, Pastor Del Conte, and also the committee member there, we come together with this initiative to give us scholarship to Pikin the school.
He say, make the Kumbra them look after them picking them yaso for CC, then do better na school.
Now we go to Kafubulo Musa, one 26-year-old. They say it drowned on one beach. But this one just come in and we just want to make you see what happened there.
We don't die in water. This na the Kamem Waf inside the Kafubulum chiefdom. Then we don't know about this person in that one from this morning, but now only now then they try for actually go for the final way now for see if they will able access her.
Main Councillor Abubakar Kuruma, we beaucoup people know as Abu White, now Ward 237 constituency 076. Abiana the Young Road section, the Kamem Waf, where this incident happened, then we call this power win a power bremer. This power bremer and a power then low for do that here because you don't do them. Wanted even a Tulu, we side them speedboat sleep, movie and we wanted one man died. Now the same power bremer then will take back, he can do a ceremony where they will recover that person in the back. Where they don't look after some time, then they will see until we then will call he can do a ceremony, he perform. And they able to see that bandit that ending. So this spy are based upon that way this thing happened. After this morning today, they don't try, they don't able get the bobo. They even net there, they able get the bobo. Then somebody say, oh, somebody there and I will probably we able help me for able to see this bobo. Now if they will take in a power bremer. And this power bremer here probably the power way they perform rituals as towards entering the
Alright, well, now so then pass Sianda, that 26-year-old day. Don't perish. We they go with the final message and quick would forgo. This one said that if man for big time and swelling face, pass out and swell and so. They come out from Abraham. Another one say we used to say Ogu Farm Health Center, no get medicine. Do ya wanna go work a day and see for one concerned citizen. Another one say congratulations to the FBC students where win the Il Salon quiz competition. Another one say we say we they encourage state authorities, donors, partners, business community and NGO them for provide support for the young innovator. And since Bangura, na Sumala Town send this one. Another one say Lucian is saying that advantage the police, then take over the young man. Salon police no go ever change for one concerned citizen. Another one say the bike rider them election, he say I hope say then go do genuine one from one other concerned citizen. Plenty more text message than they where we not going to read all and WhatsApp same way. So the final one I go read from the WhatsApp line. He say we use he say this now one Bobo when Mohammed Bangura he old 10 year and the Fenam and Keranguna Lumley police station. Now one Mamina Sport Fenam. He say but right now he then a RCRC Child Center number 5 Beach Road Laka. So if like you get this Bobo 10 year we lost when Mohammed Bangura, well you go for go to that address there and go see him because he did it right now. When I think say now so we go down the program for today. But remember say this program will repeat tomorrow Saturday, 12 o'clock this same channel. At least we will repeat that one day at this same channel, 12 o'clock. For sake of all that put here on the program, plenty thanks to you will look and send you message. So we'll meet back next week. Maybe bring the program can to you. My name is Lucian Ganda. Bye bye.
Sierra Leone Commercial Bank, a leading financial services provider, delivering value to all stakeholders.
Now me back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Now me back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank. Salon Commercial Bank. Now the People's Bank.
The People's Bank.
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Salon Commercial Bank. Delivering value.
Delivering value.
With a drive customer success.
For sure.
Insist on excellence, integrity and commitment. Now that we stand for. Creating a climate of openness and trust. Personal values, count on us.
You can count on us.
Team ethic, for sure. Count on us. Now we back, now you back, now we back. Salon Commercial Bank.
Delivering value.
I do. I want to know the good news. I want to tell you about the cheapest data offer in Salon today. Now we network with 400 news, you get 3 megabytes. And these are the cheapest in this country.
Orange don't give me 5 megabytes for 450 news. When double pass what you talk so.
What in?
But do not can lie per winner.
But who gets everything?